Welcome to the Shift into What's Next podcast, where embracing change can ignite a world of possibilities. Hey now, I'm your host, Elise Ancel, and welcome back. This is the podcast where we share stories, reflect on the unexpected, and talk through what it means to embrace the shifts in life, especially the ones we never saw coming. Because sometimes just saying it out loud makes room for healing, clarity, and breakthrough. Today we're talking about something simple but powerful, what it means to just show up. Half the battle in life is just having the courage to show up, not showing up perfect, not showing up with all the answers, but showing up anyway. Because the truth is, life has a way of throwing threats and challenges at us. That's just part of the deal. But while we can't always control what comes at us, we can control how we respond. And that response, it shapes our way of living more than we think. I used to believe that if I just prepared enough, planned enough, stayed ahead of the curve, I could outmaneuver every threat. I would strategize, pray, cover every base I could. But you know what I found? There are times when all the preparation in the world still aren't enough. Times when, after I'd done all I could, I was left standing there needing something bigger than me. Something supernatural, a breakthrough that only God could bring. And funny enough, it's in those exact moments when I've got nothing left to throw, nothing impressive to offer, that I've seen the biggest victories. When I showed up raw, worn out, unsure, but present, I prayed for strength. I leaned in as I was, and somehow things shifted. The battle turned not because of me, but because it was never mine alone to fight. That realization has humbled me because there were also times I had more resources, more confidence, more control, and still ended up defeated. And I started to see the pattern. When I had more, I leaned more on me, my strength, my logic, my effort, and it felt like the more I relied on myself, the more I got in my own way. Like the old saying goes, sometimes we're just too smart for our own good. So now I remind myself, don't wait until everything looks perfect. Don't wait until you feel ready. Just show up. Bring your faith, bring your weariness, bring your questions, and let God bring the power. Because even when we feel like we're out of options, out of steam, or out of time, we're never out of reach. Let's be honest. Life will always have another round waiting, another fight, another curveball, another uphill battle. But the win isn't always about how strong you are. Sometimes it's about not quitting. Sometimes it's about simply standing up one more time than you fall down. So whatever you're facing right now, I want to encourage you. Perhaps you're tired, unsure, or maybe facing something bigger than you. Show up anyway. That alone is an act of courage. That alone is a declaration of faith. And more often than not, showing up is exactly what opens the door to the breakthrough you've been waiting on. Just show up. Show up to the fight. Victory doesn't always come in a roar. Sometimes it comes in a whisper that says, I'm still here. And that's more than enough to win the next round. Until the next time. Thanks for joining me today. If you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and like, share, or subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. And feel free to leave a comment. I'd love to hear how your shift is unfolding.